Hi, my name is Rebecca Magistad, and I'm an HCM Solution Architect with Peloton Consulting Group. Today, I'll be talking through the functional comparison between PeopleSoft and Oracle's HCM Cloud product. Peloton is a full-service consulting firm focusing on advisory, consulting, and managed services across the full life cycle of Oracle products. We focus on transforming our customers' business to make lasting change and impact. HCM Cloud is not PeopleSoft in the cloud. Oracle started with a modern platform to build from the ground up, and actually HCM is where Oracle started with all of their cloud applications. Oracle organizes their applications into three pillars, so ERP or Enterprise Resource Planning, Human Capital Management or HCM, and Customer Experience. All of the pillars are built on a global mobile platform with self-service reporting, embedded intelligence, dashboards and work areas, and self-service applications. It also has an open integration architecture, which allows you to integrate into or out of the application. So let's really dive into our assessment of PeopleSoft versus HCM Cloud functionality. So I was a former PeopleSoft customer and an HRIS functional user. And one of the things that I really love about HCM Cloud is how Oracle continues to innovate to make system personalization and administrative tasks easier for functional users like I was. So in PeopleSoft, one of the things that we didn't have was the ability to easily add a field without going to our development team. So if I needed something added, I would have to meet with my developer, have it added, tested, and it took a while to get that process put in place. Oracle uses flex fields in its EBS product, and they've now moved that to the cloud, which allows you to really easily add a field on the fly that you need. And every implementation that I've done, we've added flex fields very easily as functional users, and then I train customers on how to add these for themselves. So it's really great. You can do it without needing to involve a development team, and it's always used in every implementation. But beyond that, Oracle's also been working on making other parts of the product easier for functional users to do personalization. So one of the things that they've delivered is the HCM Experience Design Studio. And what this does is it goes through workflows and pages. It has criteria where you can filter and say, maybe I just want these changes to be for a certain employer or others for a business unit. And then it lists all the fields out of the box that are delivered and whether or not on the page they are visible out of the box or hidden. And you can easily go through and pick, well, this one's visible, but I want it hidden, or I want to change the label, or maybe there's something that's hidden that you want to enable. And again, this is really easy, and it's made it a lot easier for functional users, so either your HRIS managers, or I've even had customers with really savvy general HR users who now can go in and do this work, make the changes, run through all the testing cycles and such, but not needing to go and engage a developer to do that work. Another thing that is really superior in HCM Cloud is how you can configure approval workflow. So in HCM Cloud, Oracle has a user interface for approval workflow where you can drag and drop approvers, change the delivered workflow, you can add notifications, and then when you save and commit those changes, it will update backend middleware. But you're using a much easier tool as a functional user to make those changes. And then the last thing that I'll add is if you're a PeopleSoft user and you're doing reporting, if you use PeopleSoft Query Manager, you know that you need to know your source tables or have some idea of them. And then you need to create joins in order for your reporting to work. So Oracle delivers a really nice web-based reporting tool in the cloud. It's called Oracle Transactional Business Intelligence, or OTBI. And Oracle delivers subject areas with pre-joined tables. So you can easily drag and drop to create real-time analyses, and every HR user is able to use this tool, not only your HRIS managers, but you can put ad hoc reporting in the hands of every HR user. So beyond that, what else is superior for the cloud? Self-service is an area where Oracle has really been working to innovate, and with every release, they continue to make their product more user-friendly, a more modern look and feel, and really build on their mobile capabilities. So Oracle now delivers for self-service mobile responsive pages, which means that the application can actually tell when the pages are being called by a mobile device, so a phone or a tablet, and it will render a little bit differently. So it will change the size so that the fields aren't cut off and you don't have to scroll really far over. It will make the workflow a little bit smaller so that you just go through what you need, or different pieces will be revealed as you go through and click on the transaction versus seeing everything all at once. So they've really worked to make this a really modern mobile solution, and it doesn't require any special app. It's just all part of the way the application is now built so that it works both on desktop or if you're calling it from a mobile device. It's really great, and users really love that feature. I've worked with a number of clients that have field staff who aren't at their desktop during the day, and they can now access things like their time card, if they need to submit an absence, if they want to just look at the directory and they need to look up someone's phone number. It's all right there on their device. Talent management is another area where you can see PeopleSoft and HCM Cloud really have the backbone of what you need to do a sophisticated performance management, goal management, talent process in this day and age. But where Oracle Cloud has taken it to the next level is by making this a little bit more like a number of the other social media applications that people are using in their day-to-day lives. The ability for recognition through kudos, some other social capabilities, and then really able to give that anytime feedback and enable year-round reviews in addition to just mid-period checkpoints like you can do in PeopleSoft. Workforce compensation is a product that I really love, and where Oracle has put a lot into innovating and making this a great product in the cloud. Some of the things that are superior here are the ability to proxy in as a manager. So if HR needs to go in on behalf of a manager, maybe if the manager's on vacation for some reason, can't access the tool, or just for other reasons, you don't have to have that user's credentials, right? You can log in as a proxy and it has audit capabilities, and this is just built into the application as something that you can configure. Another piece that my customers really like is the compensation modeling and budget distribution functionality. This is something that you choose how you want to enable it. It can be just for compensation administrators, but it also could be for line managers. And actually, when I was a customer, we had a VP who would always do this outside of the PeopleSoft tool process, where he would redistribute his budget and I'll have this off application process for telling people you overspend by this amount, you underspend by that, and really now with the Oracle Cloud application, able to go in and give that vice president the ability to redistribute his budget the way that he wants his subordinate managers to be able to manage to it and use it. So it's a really great piece of functionality that I have personal experience with, and I know my customers have really liked as well. And again, that's optional too. If that's not something that you want to do, you just don't have to configure that. Benefits. This is a product where, again, I've used base benefits and Ben Admin in PeopleSoft, both really strong products, but where Oracle has innovated is enabling the self-triggered life events. If that's something that you want to put in place, you can do that for example, if someone wants to change their HSA contribution. There's also enhanced certificate and evidence of insurability, or EOI maintenance, and the ability for employees to manage their certifications. So trying to take things to the next level with a really modern benefits application. And then of course, work-life apps, right? These are something that aren't offered in PeopleSoft, but Oracle's delivering and continuing to innovate and create these around wellness, if you want to have employee competitions, volunteering, and then the help desk, which can be a way if you've got like an HR call center where you can monitor the incoming requests and you can have pre-built scripts, chatbots, other pieces of technology that again, we see in the other applications that we use. And Oracle is innovating in them and building them into their HCM Cloud product as well. So in summary, as a former PeopleSoft user, what I really love about HCM Cloud is all the new functionality that's offered in addition to the best of PeopleSoft. It's a great product for your employees, your line managers, and then your HR users and even your HRIS users are going to see an improved experience. There are a few things that are not delivered yet that are on the roadmap. But remember, with HCM Cloud, now you're getting quarterly updates, so you're not waiting a long time in order to get the newest and the best functionality in the cloud product. So if you're reviewing your current solution or looking for implementing a new HCM product, I'd highly recommend HCM Cloud. I think you'll be really happy with this product. So thanks for tuning in. And if you have any additional questions, please reach out to me at my email below. Thank you, and I look forward to hearing from you.